Alright guys, WebSoak here. Today I will be touring my build of the Jamaica Van Wyck subway station. So I built this one partially on a stream, so the thunder's too loud, but there is a thunderstorm happening right now in the real world where I am in New York City. So let's go check out the station. So this is the only station that is exclusively served by the E line. It is located on Metropolitan Avenue, right next to Jamaica Avenue, along the Van Wyck Expressway. So let's head down here. So we'll walk through this passageway. So since this one was built in 1988, it has a different architecture to the typical subway station in New York City. So that's why it's red like this. This was the style that they were using for many stations built around this time, such as 49th Street, the Archer Avenue line, and some others, like Bowling Green. So it has this suspended walkway up here, which is held up by these cables. Of course, in Minecraft, it doesn't have to worry about physics, but in real life, this is a pretty cool thing, how they have that set up like that. It's not something that they typically will do in the subway stations. I have changed the Metro card machine design just slightly, so it's more refined, I suppose. It now is stainless steel instead of iron. Here's the booth. There's the booth agent over there, right there. Okay, so you have more of these over here. We'll go and check out that a little bit later, but this tour won't be too long. So entry for the E line. So you have this walkway up here. This is quite cool as well. I like this. Then you can come down here to the platform. It's very cool since the time that it was built in, they were using this design. It has a wide and open ceiling, which is, again, very uncommon in New York City. So here's the route sign to Queens. It's the E train, so, or not to Queens. What am I thinking? To Manhattan, and it's the E, so it's going via the Express and 8th Avenue and 53rd Street to World Trade Center. Okay, so you can come down here. The announcement, I put it back a bit from the end of the platform since this platform is longer than the average IND platform. Stations that were built in this time were built longer.
This is a Manhattan-bound E express train. The next stop is Kew Gardens Union Turnpike.
All right, so yeah, so this station's only 32 years old since it was built in the year 1988, December 11th. So here's the other side, the Jamaica Center, and it's just going up Archer Avenue. So it's just going to make a turn some ways east of the station, and it will go up Archer Avenue. Okay, so you have the trash cans, the benches and stuff. So you can head up this way, where you can see the architecture slightly changes, and it's not quite so opened because of the mezzanine. Then it just completely removes this arch over here and becomes semi-normal at this point. But this is cool. I like how the design is still different with the colors of the tiles and the type of tiling that they'll use here, as well as the odd color schemes for the pillars. So the announcement is over here.
This is a Jamaica Center-bound E express train.
The next stop is Sutton Boulevard, Archer Avenue, JFK.
Okay, so that's cool. Of course, you have the map there. So let's head out. I'll show you guys the last exit, as well as maybe I'll show you guys some bit around the area. So we can go over here to the exit of 89th Avenue and Jamaica Hospital. So this one in real life doesn't have this passageway. I'm not sure why it's here in Minecraft, because I do know that it should be centered, but maybe it wasn't deep enough. I'm not quite sure. but I have to put this in Minecraft. So you have this long passageway, and you'll walk over here. You have an elevator, which that's annoying, but yeah, so you can, let's take the elevator up, shall we? So we'll go up to the street, and this is quite cool. Over here. Here we are. For some reason there's rain coming in. So, of course, you have this area. This is where the escalator goes up to. Then you have this building here. So it's just an M and, yep, that thing. And those things are present along many of the stations built during this time period. That's why you'll notice sometimes they'll just have them randomly, seemingly randomly, but there is actual reason behind why it's there. And of course, this just says 89th Avenue, Van Wyck Expressway. So if we head along over here, along the expressway, then you can see Jamaica Avenue. So interesting history here. So the J line used to come up here, up Jamaica Avenue. It used to have a station right there, but because of complaints, it was torn down and it was moved underground. So that's why 121st Street is the last elevated stop on the J, but it actually went quite a ways further up to 168th Street along Jamaica Avenue. So it used to go further up, whereas now the F train, I mean, it was always further, but it now still goes up further, and now significantly further. It goes up another 2 stops. So the F train turns off of Van Wyck Expressway, and it goes up Hillside Avenue over here. Of course, Queens Boulevard ends over here, and you have Hillside Avenue there. And yep, so it shrinks over here, heads over there to Jamaica Avenue, where it finally concludes its road. So, yep, Jamaica Avenue and Queens Boulevard. Okay, so that will be it for this tour. So if you guys enjoyed this one and you're new, please subscribe to the channel. Leave a like, of course. If you have anything you'd like to say, you can leave a comment. I read the comments. I don't always reply, but I do read all the comments. So I am WebSoak, and I'm out. See you later, guys. Bye.